YouTube. I thought about this because I got a friend who I've known for 15 years. I ain't seen him in a while, but I talk to him on Facebook every now and then. And I ain't seen him in some years. And one day he says, "Hey, I'm getting married." I was like, "You're getting married?" He was like, "Yeah, man, found a woman." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "But aren't you gay?" He was like, "Nah, not anymore." So I was like, so I looked at the picture of him and his woman, and she's gorgeous. I mean, she's gorgeous, you know, educated, got her own business. They make a beautiful couple. But when I start telling people that I know a dude who was gay, and I'm not gay, by the way, I'm straight, but I know a dude who was gay, and now he's marrying a straight, he married her. Now he's married to a straight woman. Every woman I said this to said he's still gay. Everyone. They was like, does she know? And I was just like, every dude said, so what? But every woman was like, They was worried about her. And I'm like, okay, females worried about females. Guys, we not worried about guys. But my whole thing is, what are you worried about? Like, can a straight man marry a gay woman, and can a gay man marry a straight woman? That can't happen. Can you be gay and no longer be gay? Is that not possible? Because he seems to be happy. So here's what the women said. The women said he's going to cheat on her with a man. Every single one. Gay is a choice. Okay, gay is a choice. Tyrone, I believe you. Gay is a choice. Gay is a lifestyle. See, so many people have come out of woodwork to try to prove that gay is a genetic code. And I still, many MGTOW have the choice to be gay. Well, I mean, if gay is a choice, everybody has the choice to be gay. But according to some of these people who are really trying to prove that gay is not a choice, people are saying, you're born this way. I was born this way. Ain't that what the song is about? That's what the song is actually about. Lady Gaga, I was born this way. She's talking about gay people, especially gay men. She's giving a pass to them saying, you're gay because you were born that way, not because you chose to. So if you were born that way, how can a gay male or female marry somebody straight and be monogamous with them? Is that possible? I don't think gay people can marry straight people. I believe they are gay, just my opinion. That's all. Okay, hey, how you doing? Okay, Lakeisha, let's get this out in the open right now. Let me turn this down so you guys can really hear me when I say this. This conversation is not going to be written down in the Library Book of Congress. This is just opinions. So if anybody wants to get a little excited about it, you're wasting your time, because that's not going to happen here. I'll be more than happy to block you. All right. This is just opinions. This is just, because we got two different opinions right now. People are not born that way. Lakeisha Cole, like, how you put it, she believes that a gay man can't marry a straight woman. Now, the reason why this topic kind of got me, one, because I know somebody who did it. Two, I knew another guy, he's passed on now, and as long as I known him, I was always trying to get him to date women. As a matter of fact, this other guy, too, I was just like, come on, man, date women. He was like, nah, I like guys. And then a couple years later, he meets this fantastic woman. He was like, I no longer like guys. And I'm just, okay, so here's the thing. You mean they can't? So you believe that if a man is gay or a woman is gay, they shouldn't marry a straight person? Or they can't marry a straight person and be... Many dudes in jail have sex with men and come out and have sex with the rest. This is true. But even in jail, a lot of them will tell you it's a choice. Of course, not unless you get raped. But a lot of them will tell you it's a choice. They'll be like, hey, it's consensual. Pack of cigarettes, that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted to do. You know, then you got some guys, when you look at some of these stories, who are like, you know, one dude was like, I don't know how I'm going to go home. And this was a regular looking, but he had been sleeping with men and turning them out while he's in prison. He's like, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home. He's like, because I'm not the same person. Because his choice is men now. Like, he didn't do it because somebody forced him to. And not because he's in jail and that's all there was. He did it because he was interested in men. And there was plenty of men, and a lot of them were very vulnerable. So he would just roll up on one like, yo, what's up? And take advantage of it. And pretty much tell him, look, it's going to happen. You know? Sometimes he would force them, and sometimes, you know, they would just be like, okay, I want to be yours. But nonetheless, he was making the choice to go up to another man and say, I want to sleep with you. And then the last person that he slept with, he said, I loved him. Just think about that. He was emotionally tied to another man that he chose to be. This guy wasn't beat up. He showed, and the thing is so bad, he was black and the dude was white. The other dude was white. He said, I loved him. He woke up with him, went to bed with him. Dude, that's a whole different, that right there is different to me than some prison thug just, you know, and taking it from you. Nah, that dude liked men. Like, he had inclinations before he went to prison. He was curious. And prison just helped him out. Like, oh, this is all there is. Oh, let's go there. Now, for one, I want to say this. There are females who work in the prison systems with men, and we all know that they can be talked into sleeping with men. So we know that that does happen. So let's not act like there is no females walking around in the prisons. There's nothing but men, because that's totally not the truth. You don't believe me? Look at the recent case with the Chicago gangster who got 5 female guards pregnant all at the same time. 5 of them. And they all wanted to be with him. He's in jail for life. He got 5 of them. He was knocking them off. So let's not act like it's not available, because it definitely is available. All right, so let's just put that out there like that. Now, as a matter of fact, I know a woman who was a prison guard, and she was like, one woman, what she was doing was she was getting money from the prisoners, because people think prisoners are broke. They're not. She was getting money from the prisoners. And what happened is, she lived in a nice area, and all the other prison guard was like, okay, we make money, but you are making a lot of money. So what she was doing was she was selling sex to the prisoners. So it's available. And then one day what she did was she let about 6 or 7 of them run a train on her. And when she got caught, because they told on her, you know, that's rape. You can't do that because prisoners are wards of the state. So that's rape. So when she got caught, they were like, you're fired. She was like, screw you. You know, I have $100,000 in the bank, you know. So she was getting paid to sleep with them. So it is available, not to everyone, but watch your mouth. We have a woman. No, we're not going to do that, bro. I'm gonna just remove this comment, but we have a woman here, and we have to be respectful. So, anyways, I'm not saying that to get you guys all. I'm saying that these are true stories of female guards who work in male, so it is available to them. So I just want to say that. Plus, there's conjugal visits. All right. Yeah. Okay, bro. That's what he wanted. That's what he got. Anyways, so there's that. There's that whole dichotomy. But I would love to interview him, but it's not my business. But here's the thing, you guys. When I talk about something, it has to do with society, because that's where a lot of my research is on what society is doing. So one reason why this interests me is because of the gay population and the down low population. Now, the down low population, that's different because the spouse doesn't know. But the gay population, the men who are gay and this guy came back with a came back upset, didn't he? He got blocked and was upset. Man, what are you gonna do? I'll just go ahead and report him now. Hold on a second. I tell you to be respectful and you want to be disrespectful, well, guess what? I'm going to block you. And yeah, you're not going to be on this channel. I'm not having any of that. Be respectful, or go somewhere else. Anyway, so because the gay population is growing, and it's not the down low population, of course that's growing too, but the gay population is growing because there's more and more acceptance of gay people. Yeah, that's just that. So when you have this type of dichotomy, you're just in. Okay, so here's another. Okay, so the gay male population is growing like this. The female population, of course, just females, period, growing like this, right? The available men for the women to marry is going like this. So you have the available men. Why do people want to date the same sex? Well, because they're interested in the same sex. Women are interested in women, men are interested in men. But see, and there's another issue here. There's a lot of them actually. Okay, so the available men is imploding. The gay men is exploding like this. And the female population, the available, meaning 18 and over, female population is constantly going like this. In my city alone, the females outnumber the men 2-1. This is 18 and over, 2-1. So I didn't do the whole white, black, Indian and all that because, you got white, black people dating and marrying, having kids. You got all kind of races that are mixing constantly. So that isn't really a bridge to me to say, hey, the white people are doing. No, it's not a bridge anymore. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that help that is music. Hip hop is transformed everyone into listening to black people pretty much, and then getting their own form of hip hop, but they're really listening to the originators of hip hop, which are hip hop came from African beats. It comes from a tribal African tribes is where it comes from. This is why the beats are constantly looping over 1, 2, 3, 4 bars back. It's a chant is what it is. It's just like an Indian chant. Hey, yeah. It's the same thing. If you listen to people rap, they sound like the mumble mouth people. That's what they're doing. They're chanting. Gay men are always trying to, hey, you have to watch your mouth because we have a young lady listening. So I understand what you're saying, though. I'm going to remove the comment, but we have to be respectful of what, So gay men are always trying to sleep with you. Got it. Gay men always try to sleep with you. Okay, go from there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all good, man. I know you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, women talk dirty too. You know what I'm saying? I talk crazy. Everybody talk. But when it's an open forum, I'm trying to get some type of intellectual, you know what I'm saying, opinion. You know, we're not trying to be Rhodes Scholars, but we trying to get a conversation. I just don't want to make nobody uncomfortable, you know, on my channel. The other day, I lost 2 subs who were, I think one of them was Red, and the other one was Nicole. It's because I was talking about the president, him and Omarosa, and their long-time relationship. And I don't, you know, like, you think the president ain't never tried, as dirty-minded as he is, he never looked at Omarosa and tried to, you know, they didn't like a couple of things that I said, so they bugged out. I'm like, that's on you. Because I never said I was some type of, you know, pinnacle for, you know, I'm a single man. What you want me to talk about at 11 o'clock at night? Okay? Roses and whatnot? Like, get out of here. I'm a guy. You know what I'm saying? I think about the same thing every other guy does. All right? So, yeah, I think she did. I didn't check. Yeah. I didn't check, but she ain't been on since that day. But I'm just like, you know, okay. You know, thanks for the food, you know. Much respect. Have fun somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, I think she'll be back, but that's what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do, you know. Now, I've had people who subscribed for 2 years, and I kicked them off the channel because they said something wrong. Yeah, the truth. Like, dude, I was like, y'all think I'm just sitting up here with some milquetoast who don't think about, you know, leggy blondes? Like, you out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have a woman around here, don't get it twisted. Like, I don't want it. Like, when women put you in that position, like they put you as like the guy girlfriend, like I'm not, no. I'm just as much as guy as every other guy out there. You better believe that now. Like, let's go shopping now. You go shopping with your dude. This is why I don't talk to women about their relationships with their boyfriends. I don't do that. Probably just, yeah, it is a little upset because I didn't know she was on speakerphone and her mom was sitting beside her. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't say nothing to her derogatory. I was just talking about the president and Omarosa because Omarosa thick. Omarosa is sexy to me. She's a good-looking woman. She's just dumb. She's not dumb. She's stupid. There's a difference. Yeah. Like, Omarosa, I always thought Omarosa was cute. I like dark-skinned women. I always thought she was cute, but I never looked at her as like, ooh, I'd like to date you because she was never a black woman to me. She's just a dark-skinned woman to me. You know what I mean? But, you know, I always thought, like, you two got something going on. And then we found all that bad stuff about the president and what he was doing. Like, you think he stopped that? Then we got this Stormy Daniels girls who is a porn star. And come to find out, the president was sleeping with her. Like, while he was married, this is why his wife will not touch his hands. Like, get out of here. Like, come on now, it's not like I just came out of nowhere and start talking about pornography. I'm just like, Omarosa got where she's at for a few reasons. And I don't think it was because she's smart. All right? I don't think she slept with everybody to get there. But a lot of people probably think, hey, there might have been something more going on. And I'm not accusing her of it or the president of it. I'm just saying he is a dog of a man. Like, this dude is a poon hound. So the conversation might have came up is what I'm saying. Like, and they got offended. I was just like, nothing I could do. Hey, Omarosa, she cute. Like, she thick too. She stay in shape. I know she married and all, but I was like, come on, man. You don't think the president ever looked at Omarosa and was just like, I wonder. And the man clearly said, when you're rich, you can do what you want. You can walk up to people and say and do what you want. Not having it. Anyways, so is as far as like I said, society, the male population is imploding. There's more men in prison. There's more men that are being killed every day. There's more men that are, killing each other. There's just a constant. There's more men that are in the military going to war. So the decline in the male population is a constant just because of what men are notoriously doing. And the incline of women population because they don't live a life that is as dangerous as men do. Yeah, so you have the availability of straight men that are just, it's just less and less and less and less. And then when you get up in the demographic of finance, education and things along that line, with women, how women choose their men. You know what I'm saying? So a 25-year-old woman, no particular color, may have a degree. And she may want a man with a degree. You know what I'm saying? Or she may have a degree and decide, I don't care if he has a degree or not. What's his finances like? And then there's some that say, I don't care if he has a job or not. I'll date a guy in prison. And they do. We know that this is a thing. Pen pals. Then they end up marrying these guys who are in prison. At least they know where they're at. You know what I'm saying? So that's a thing. I'm just saying, those women who are marrying guys in prison, it isn't all because these women are lonely. Or let me say that. It isn't all because, it's because they're lonely. And the dating game is horrendous because there's so few men, even, okay, so it's 2-1 in my city. But when you start, and this is 18 and up, but when you start knocking off who's available to you, according to your choice, who's educated, who's not educated, who lived within a certain mile radius, the numbers just go click, 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 click for a woman like this. It's just constantly closing in on a woman's choice. It's just like narrowing it down to one city block. It's like, oh, it's getting bad out here. And then you got, the men that are gay is like, oh. Then you got the down low, man. It's just bad. It's just bad right now. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a criminal is the best way to get a woman. Women love thugs. This is very true. They think that a thug can protect them. I love a thug. Yeah, they love a thug. Like, women can listen to me and can tell that I am not a thug. I don't listen to thug music. I don't walk around with an AK-47. Is that from reality? Oh, yeah. That's the truth. I've had plenty of women that date me and thought I was a thug and found out that I was a square and would hang up the phone on me. When they looked at me, they would just turn their head like never knew me. Oh, that is the truth. That is the 100. They would try to change me. Why don't you get an earring? Why don't you smoke weed? You know what? You should start smoking weed. You should start drinking. This is what they're trying to paint me to do these things. I'm like, nah, you should watch Battlestar Galactica. You should play chess. I mean, come on. Like, I'm just not interested in the stupid things that you're interested in. I don't want to smoke weed. I don't want to have an earring in. I don't wear jewelry. I was going to get a class ring, and I was just like, do I really want to wear a class ring? Answer's no. I don't need to show somebody that I graduated other than the college, and the people who might hire me. That's it. My GPA, 2.75. The school, Franklin University. The degree, healthcare, health administration. Okay, what else are we doing? You know what I mean? I just don't need I don't need all that extra stuff. A big old chain so somebody can come and snatch it. It's not my truth. Dating a thug can get you killed, beat up, There's no doubt about that because people are knocking off the women and the men. But like he said, most women not all, and it depends. Some women like a dude who walk around with his pants down, halfway down, and talking broken English. And listen, not every thug is stupid. There are just some people who that's the life they came up in. That's a difference. Because you got the people who are out here just doing stupid things, just thugging. And then you got the intelligent thug who can tell you every president in history. Yeah, please don't use that language. But yeah, who can tell you every president in history. Who can tell you, I'm gonna tell you who would be classified as hood, but they're smart. Cardi B. Cardi B loves American history. Loves it. She's brilliant when it comes to that. Like there are people out there who come from a certain place and they act like that, but don't get them twisted. Like my neighbor's one of them. You can tell, but the dude go to work every day, got a wife, and got a kid, got another kid on the way. But when you start talking to him about society stuff, that dude is smart. He'll just surprise you. He'll be like, yep, no. And and sometimes me and him go at it because I got to look stuff up. I'll be like, look, and he'll be like, no, this is true. That like these guys are smart over here. The other dude next door, he got a degree. Like these people over here, these dudes ain't stupid. Yeah. A lot of them from the hood, but they smart. You can get some real intelligence, but then you get the hood ghetto person who think they're always right. I don't even like talking to them. I don't even like talking to them. They think they're always right, but they're always getting in situations that are like, how can you be this smart and this dumb at the same time? Like, they want to argue about everything that can't never be wrong. I just start being quiet around them. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say because you wrong. I have nothing to say because it's trying to prove myself right to you is effortless. Why? You mean nothing. All I do is just walk away. And you just walk away because they get loud and start to loud talk you and then want to fight. Dudes like that, women too. Oh man, man, cupcakes are named after the cup, and then the cake went inside the cup back in 1442. The Queen of England had, and they want to fight it. No, cupcakes didn't come from England. Cupcakes actually came from France. That's where most pastries come. Nah, man, the Queen of England, and they want to fight. What? The Queen of England say? What you gay? It's like. You need to look up where cupcakes came from, but why are we fighting about cupcakes? Man, because I know I'm right, man. I eat the cup with the cake and the sprinkles and the thing, man. I don't like this. Like, oh, Lord. And be like, oh, I just need to leave. Can I just leave? What am I doing here? But seriously, you got people who will argue over anything. They'll fight you over anything. It's like, nope. We're not doing this, bro. Not doing it. I'm changing the music. I'm like, nope. No. We not doing this, bro, him. But yeah, so I just wanted to know what y'all thought about, nobody wants to talk about how oppressed straight men are. You know what? Straight men are being castigated. It's a shame too. Like, okay, they did this example of this white dude, right? He was at the park, kids in the park, mothers got little ones out there. Mothers got cameras. Oh, look at my little shorty. Cute. Single man walked out there with a camera. He didn't even take a picture. He was automatically attacked. Automatically dubbed the pedophile. Automatically. They just walked over to him and, excuse me, what are you doing here? Like, what do you mean? Like, are you taking pictures? Like, why are you asking? And they went through this whole spiel all the way down to wanting to call the police on him. Be safe, baby. And they wanted to call the police on this dude because he was standing there with the camera. Didn't take no pictures of nobody's kids. Didn't do nothing illegal. He was just standing there, white male. They wanted to take this guy and, put him in the back of a paddy wagon and send him off to jail for the rest of his natural life just because he was a man. They really wanted to do this. It made no sense at all. Now, I can understand maybe if he would have took a picture of your kid, you getting upset. I can understand that. Even though this is a public place and it doesn't say no pictures. But somebody took a picture of your child, that's going to make you feel some type of way. Okay, fine. It's not what he did. He just standing there. You know what I'm saying? And then now you're looking at every man who's standing in the park by himself. If you don't have a child with you or if you don't have a woman with you, then you're automatically there to be a creep. And then it just goes past that. Just every man within a certain city block radius is a creep who's near the park. And this is a real thing. If you're near the park and you're by yourself, just sitting there, you're a creep. And I know because it's happened to me. And I was like, these people are watching me. I'm sitting at a public pool. Okay, it wasn't a public pool, it was a YMCA. I just got done doing my laps. They have an indoor pool and an outdoor pool. Sun was out. I went out there, had my, stuff with me, had my phone, and was looking at my phone. I wasn't going like this. I was just reading my emails, reading my text. And I just noticed that this one woman couldn't keep her eyes off me. And it wasn't a good thing. And I just kind of looked at her through my sunglasses and was just like, okay, I already know what it is. But I'm not leaving. You want to make me feel uncomfortable? Okay, fine. But I'm not going nowhere because I have every right to be here. And I just crossed my legs like, say something to me so I can sue you. Go, please say, I'm just sitting there like, read my emails, looking at, World Star Hip Hop on my phone or whatever. Like, lady, I'm not interested in any of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Not interested in another. I'm laughing at the dad who's out here doing belly flops. Like, they got the whole family out here having a good time. I'm enjoying the fact that people are having a good time. And maybe you should do that too. Angry, someone just angry. Man, like, what's cracking, Myron? What's up, man, Mr. Jones? But I'm just, not every guy is a creep. The guys who are creeps, you know what? People who are creepy, they usually let you know if they're creepy. Especially women. Women do too. Let's quit acting like women ain't creepy. Like, oh no, woman's a creep. Like, get out of here. Women do creepy stuff too. Well, I'm just saying, like, they need to cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they dubbing the wrong people. You got men afraid to be men. Like this one guy, I was in like a Home Depot. I was working for them, doing a promotion for them. It wasn't Home Depot, it was Lowe's. And he came in, wanted to buy a whole kitchen, wanted to blow like 5 G's or something, right? And one of the clerks, female, she was there too. We was all talking. And he has a 12-year-old little girl. And, we were all talking. They was doing the sales. And then later on, she came up to me and all the time, creepy women all the time. Hell yeah. And she came up to me, she was talking, and she said, yeah, that wife, that guy, his wife left him. And I said, no, she didn't. I said, his wife died. She's like, oh, I was like, yeah, his wife is dead. That's the reason why he's just with his 12-year-old. And I said, if you can hear him speak, he's afraid to punish her, like give her a spanking, because he did, and there were some other women around, and they said, quit abusing that child. That word, abuse, as soon as a social worker hears it, they call the police. You are now separated from your child. Whether it's true or not, we have to protect the child. It's just like, what about the guy? Because now he's going to go through an ass load of just problems and money and he didn't even do nothing but chastise his child for acting up. Like, move it, sister. Like, wait, now he has to get separated from his child. That's what I told her. I said, that man's afraid. He's afraid of society because people have demonized every man that has a female around them. Every guy is trying to get into some female's pants. Just like, you're just not that important that this is all we think about. I'm sorry, ladies. It's just not true. Guys, we got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff to do. We don't have time to be chasing you around all the time. It's exhausting. Hey, what's going on, Savage? Savage is 12, by the way, guys, so watch what you say. But, it's just getting bad out here for grown men, so. And these creepy women are getting away with all kind of stuff. Hey, Carson. Carson, you're a guy, right? Where you from, Carson? STW. But so guys have to really watch themselves around these women because it's just getting, I'm telling you guys now, these chicks are saying all kind of stuff that just isn't true. And they're trying to hem you up. I done had a few try to put me behind bars. You're from Chi. What up, Chicago? Y'all having some tough times out there, man. 59 shootings in one weekend. 12 people dead. Jeez. No wonder why they call it Chirac. I ain't believe it until I saw that. I was like, what is going on out there? Did somebody broke everybody's AC and it just went crazy? Yeah, please don't curse on this channel. But yeah, man, it's just like, it is crazy out in Chicago. Man. And y'all got trapped. It's okay, man. And, I know you. It's all good. And trap music, don't make a trap song. Don't make a trap song talk about peanut butter and jelly. Somebody's coming to see you. I like peanut butter jelly in the morning time. What you say about peanut butter and jelly? Yo, son, I'm coming to see you, son. I swear on my mother. I swear. It's like, I just was talking about sandwiches, man. It's just like, I was just talking about sandwiches, bro. I can switch it to bologna and cheese. Shoot. I'll be looking at all the rappers in Chicago that died in 2018. I'm just like, aren't we in 2018? Like, what? You know what I mean? One rapper walked up to another dude, shook his hand, and shot him. That's what he did. Yo, what up, homie? How you doing? Yeah, Cali still do that. I know a dude who went out there and never came back. You and your family are thinking about, y'all better not move to Cali. Cali been on that. Cali been on that. Y'all better move to Ohio. Y'all better come out here with me. Move right next door. Shoot. We get it out here too, but it ain't as bad. Damn. 75 cents. Damn, bro. He got killed over 75 cents. Did they catch him? Did they catch his killer? Wouldn't you like to hear that interview? Would you like to just hear that interview? Like, I mean, we just like to sit in on it like, bro, like, why? Why would you do that to him over 75 cents? Like he owed him 75 cents? Like you needed it to get on the bus? Like there's gotta be more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? Guy took his 75 cents. It's gotta be. Dude wanted it and he wouldn't let him have it, and that was that. But I'm saying there's gotta be a reason why he really wanted it. Like I'm thinking, I'm trying to get a dude the benefit of the doubt. Like you was desperate, you needed a whatever. Hey man, listen, I remember plenty of days when I didn't have a nickel on me. I ain't gonna lie. But I was never in that situation where I had to. That's a whole nother subject, buddy. But shoot. Happy I made a couple beats, man. Made a couple beats, man. I made this dope beat. Yeah, I made this killer beat. I can't find it. I made this one yesterday. Anything's possible. This is true. Black platform. Yeah, for pocket change. This is my Jay-Z type. I'm not done with it though. I'll be right back. Got water? Okay. Hold on a second. You got over 400. Let's hear that fire. All right, I gotta find this one beat, man. It's fire. But I forgot what I called it. I forgot what I called it, Happy. Oh man. I'm gonna look for it right now. Good song too. My boy Israel's here. He likes this. My boy Iz likes this song right here. I don't know if you heard this before. Or this beat. Where you live at again? Hey, Jones. Where you live at? Dang, bro. Sheesh. Let me find this beat for y'all. For Happy. Happy likes my beats. Trying to give him that fire, like. Dang, I don't know what I call this damn song. That song's nice though. I like that one. Bust a rap. I can't rap. Y'all know I can't rap. Bust a rap. It was me, the MVP, run some Bruce game, run some Bruce game. The last beat was good? Okay. Bust a rap. You want to hear some Sugar Hill? Bust a rap. Don't want me busting a rap. Don't know what I did with it, man. What I did with it. Lyrics are overrated. I don't know. I like lyrics, man. I grew up on lyrics. I think you heard this one before, but I like lyrics, man. I don't know if I can find it, man. Too. Spit something. All right, you know what, you guys keep asking me to spit something. All right, I'm gonna. All right, y'all know I have to write it down first. Hey, I'm one of them phone rappers, man. These phone rappers be, yeah, man, I'm gonna bust some rhymes. Hold on, man. Yo. All right, here we go. I'm sorry. I gotta turn my screen a little brighter. Get out of here. You either know it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. I can't rap, man. That's smooth though. That's smooth right there. Lil Youngin is a singer. He can sing on this. Ooh, yeah. He be singing about getting his heart broke. I'm like, you're 12. How'd you get your heart broke already at 12? Stole my bicycle and ran away. Oh no, there goes my lollipop. She stole my Jordans. Why you take my Jordans? All my Jordans, baby. Why did you crease my face? Oh no. You creased your J's, man. Why did you crease my J's? Like, what do you have to cry about? Oh my goodness, 12 years old, man. Good. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, I just thought I'd switch it up on it. Like this, yeah, it's smooth, man. Ooh, girl. I saw her in the 7th grade. It was like, yo, what's up? you like my new chains? Ooh, yeah. Like, what does a 12-year-old have to complain about? I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? You had to go to summer school. You pissed off. Summer school sucks. I hate my mom. Summer school. What y'all got the crib on, man? Y'all ain't paying no rent. No, not living for free. It sucks living for free. Living for free. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. No. I don't know what I did with it, but it was fire, man. It's at about 2 o'clock p.m. Sexy City. When you see him, oh, yeah, smoking on a dime in the VM, eyes glassy, breath smelling like the Dutch past me. Marvin Jones. Oh yeah, man, I got some fire beats, man. They tell you, man, I don't play. Now that I got my baby going too, I get in you. Yeah, man, I can do it now. The thing about it is I got to get my production up though. Making the beats is thanks, man. I just be chilling. Man. Y'all want to make a beat? Y'all want to make one? Don't laugh out of me, 12, man. That's all you know. Cupcakes and candy. Snickers bars. Fig noodles and whatnot. That's all you know, man. Don't laugh at it. Don't laugh at it, man. Don't laugh. No cloudy, man. That's what he knows. Ride this bike to the hood looking like a gangster. Shut up. 12, man. Man, what you gonna do? Yeah, it's Tone, filling the blanks. tour, bring back 2 luckies and spirits. Don't steal my teens. Better be right. I'ma get it. They give me 12 lives. Cigarette ashes. Don't front on it. Now you gonna rap on it. You ain't never coming back. Oh man. Don't rap on the youngin', man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong, man? The youngin', man. 12. You're a cool little dude, though, man. Looking for stuff to get into. Trying to find some big homies to hang out with. Just that we the big homies, though. You know what I'm saying? You looking for some big homies to hang out with. You come hang out with us. School you though. You gonna get schooled. Right. Y'all ain't ready for that. That's just too hard. That's just too Brooklyn. That's just too Brooklyn. That's just too hard, man. I don't know, Jones. I don't know if I should play that. I should. Oh, they ready for that? That's that old right there. That's that old. They ready. They ready for that, Joe? I'm down your whip. Get to him. Give him some of that right there. You get money and stuff like funny. Mine over there looking like these. We got a rap battle. We got a rap battle. We got a rap battle between a 12-year-old. We got a rap battle. Oh my goodness. See what you did, man. Oh, damn. Gotta hit him on that. Drop it. You gotta ride on that one, man. Are you ready? We got a rap battle. Y'all wildin', man. Why you at the bottom? How'd you get up there? Y'all sitting there writing like, oh yeah, I'ma stick to it. tell me that ain't hot. Can't tell me that ain't hot. And then with that fire. Boom, bam, boom, boom. Okay. Myron Jones. Myron's about to do it to you, man. I'm just telling you right now. He's about to do it to you, man. He's about to clown you. That's why he's quiet. All right, Myron, I'm gonna give you a classic hip hop beat to get it in with. Let me know when you're ready. We're gonna all have to start Skyping together, man. You guys need to download Skype for Business. Too funny. All right, I'm gonna give you a classic hip hop beat. FaceTime. Let's spit the vibes. In the damn time? Oh, you 12 and you got damn time? Okay. See if you recognize classic. Let me read it first and then I'll spit it. With style and grace. That fire, man. Tom got that fire, man. I be trying to tell these youngins out here. But there's some people, man, that be producing some super dope beats. I'll be like, man, I'm gonna get better. I'm getting better every time though. FaceTime, I don't waste time. If you don't, uh-oh. I don't know if y'all ready for this. Get ready for that hot dump. It's hard to rap, you know. What? What's going on, Nicole? I thought you unsubbed me. I thought you was upset about the other day. I thought I lost the sub. I was like, well, She gone. FaceTime, I don't waste your time if you don't waste mine. Girl, I wanna taste yours. Hey, little 12-year-old boy. You don't be talking dirty on air. But take that somewhere else. Little dirty mind, little boy. Y'all ain't ready for that. That's too much hot for y'all. That's too much hot for you, Mr. Jones. All right, I'm gonna put on a beat that you like. That's too much hot for you. I'm gonna put on something else. I'll be tripping now. Do I have? I wonder if I got any bass on this. Some of these I don't have bass on. Boom, 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 boom. I like that song. Boom, 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 bum, 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 bum. Jay-Z style. You guys heard my Jay-Z style, didn't you? You guys heard this one. Got a bunch of them. No, never. Okay. I did it. That's the last 2 days. Oh, okay. Last 2 days. What? Oh, no. Don't even talk like that. No. No, you don't. FaceTime with the savage being in the lunch line. I need milk, I need cheese, I need a girlfriend. What you need? Tired of cheese boys begging for it. Hey, y'all tripping. What y'all talking about? Well, we was talking about, well, you saw the topic. Now we're talking about music. She looked at your video, she thinks you're cute. I don't care. But I told her, you're a serious man looking for a woman. I'm not looking for a woman. I'm not looking for anybody. I'm looking for something. Music topic wise, talking about. Yeah. I am not. Right now, I am not looking for a woman at all. Be nice. I am not looking for a woman at all. I am looking for money. That's what I'm looking for. So I can pay for the rest of my education. So my search is for grants. Like I wake up thinking about a master's degree and a law degree, and I go to bed thinking about the same thing. You know, I think about women too, but I don't think I need to go and find one. That's just in the way. Like I have no mental space for that. Yeah. I'm looking for grant money. See, I thought the military was going to help me pay for my master's degree. I still have a chance for them to do that, but getting grants is so much better than waiting for. But you got to find the grants, you know. So I'm just trying to see who's gonna, help me pay for it, because I need a master's degree. It's because of my age. My degree will help me get a job, but it's better if I had a master's degree. Because if somebody's younger than me and has the same degree, they're going to pick the younger person. It's called age bias. Okay. So That's what's on my mind. Sex and girls, and those are fleeting thoughts. That all costs money anyway. I don't have no money to give away. I don't. I really don't. I just don't. So that's where my head is Yeah. That beat is cold. What'd you say about Grubhub? Yeah, Uber Racing, Grubhub, definitely not on. Better stop with the Grubhub. I started to order a pizza today, but I was just gonna pick one up. But I'm a cook. I cooked yesterday. It was good, so I went to the gym today, and when I got there, I felt weak after, because I usually bench press, then I do a whole bunch of stuff. Then I might run a little bit. I went up to 305, and that was it. Did some curls. I walked out. I was like, I have to eat. So I'm gonna cook myself a big old lunch, and then I'm gonna eat a good dinner too. I've been messing around and not eating. Well, you can handle that, Miss Lady. You can handle all that. That's all you. Grubhub. Gotta eat. Yeah, I'm gonna cook me another fish dinner tonight. I might have it on some noodles. Yeah, I might get some noodles because I had it with rice yesterday. It was okay, but I got hungry again real fast. So I'm gonna cook me some regular noodles tonight. Some sauce, some fish, some vegetables. Watch Netflix and chill. That's my Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Don't do much. But I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. I love this beat right here I'm about to play. Yep, nothing wrong with it at all, is there? I live a very boring life. How you doing today, Bless? I live a very boring life. But I'm happy. Doing all right. Thanks for asking. Got some gym in there today. I was like, yeah, that felt good. A nice little chest workout. After that, I was like, I'm going home. Cook me some lunch here in a minute. Get some of that lunch going on in a minute. Cook me one of them, some noodles and whatnot. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds cool. And I am about to make a new beat. Last reunion. I didn't go to any of mine. I've been practicing my keys, my scales. This week coming up, I got to start practicing on my chords. Why? Something to do with good. Normal. So, any particular style of beat? Oh, everybody's gone. I'm gonna make a beat anyway. Everybody left me. Since my big lip. Where are we going? But I'm a jam anyway. I'm a jam anyway. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Middle C. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping by. Please come again. Oh, we're YouTube friends. But thanks for stopping by. Have a beautiful day. For the rest of your Saturday. Whatever you're gonna do, please be safe. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. And the next time that I'm lying, I hope you're gonna stop by. So thanks for stopping by. Maybe we'll do it all again. You know that we're YouTube friends. Even if you just stop by to say hi. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll make a beat. Or it might just. There it is. That's it. I didn't know nobody was here. Melody is kind of funky, but I like the drums. The melody is kind of funky. Funky meaning not good. Am I searching for the perfect melody? Just messing with stuff is what I'm doing. You know? different stuff to mess with. Just messing with stuff. Messing with stuff. I'm gonna stop though, because it gets boring. And I'm gonna go back to my piano for my keys. Into a different key though. It's all I mess with this too much because it's like it's not dramatic. That's right. It's not dramatic. Major keys. They're not dramatic. That's why I'm always up in them doing some minor somewhere. That's dramatic. It's the F diminished. Let's see if I can pull this. Oh, get out of here. That's an A. Major 6. I think that would be a. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what it's doing. That G is nice. Real nice. I like it. So if I just play around with these chords for a minute. What I first do is try with my right hand first. Before I get my bass notes. I may like this chord, just she's too happy. I need something with some. See how? Because so if you were going to pick a scale, you can take this. This is a C, a C sharp. This is a C sharp. You can scale in a C sharp. Here's your scale right there. See? There it is. I'm sorry. That's your scale in there. In your. C sharp. Sorry. I'm practicing on it. Which is your scale is also where your chord progression is too. But I don't know all the chords. So sometimes when I get a little stuck and I want to be adventurous, so I started going, okay, what if I start with this? Here's an F, play 7. So now I have to figure out the chords for there. I don't know them all. That's why sometimes you just hear me playing a beat like this. See, this goes into a minor. I like that. It's a diminished F is what it is. That's an easy boom 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 boom. You want to hear that faster a bit. Get something out of that. Or if you want to make out a hip hop track, it'll be no, or slower. No, depends on how you do it. Swing back up into the mic. Swing back up into this, to an F sharp. Diminish F. E. F sharp. D. D, E. C, D, E, F. But F major 7, which is that's the seventh. This is the 7th note in the scale. So it depends on the scale. So scale C, so 1, 2. So B. Play the music. Immediately, that doesn't sound right. But if you're playing with the notes, you can make it sound right. Look for nothing. Woo. Another thing is this beat is not really allowing me to do that. It's just asking for something simple. All right, so I was gonna give this beat something simple. Instead of putting chords over it. Instead of trying to drop chords over it. Instead of dropping chords over it, just give it some. Or even better, give it just a pad. Pad the minor. But this wouldn't even be a chord, it'd just be a key. Watch. I like that one. Something as simple as that. And something not like that. So if you want. So if you want to take this 808 before you add a lead, this right here this is not a lead, it's just a pad. It's just a pad, it's not a lead. We're gonna come in with a lead and go over the bass. That sounds too generic. So I prefer not to do that. I prefer to find something that I can, maybe some chords. Now that I got my tone, as soon as I turn it on. You have a lot to choose from when it comes to you didn't use it. You use that if you want to, but you're trying to find your chord to go over it. Come down here. So you might want to go. And we'll use that in that sense. Depends on what you're trying to do with it. But I haven't made all up my mind yet. That's better. I want to put a lead over it, but I want like a see right now, whoever would listen to this and be like, I like the song, it was gonna be a rapper, then you'd have to do your 16, 32 and all that in and out. Okay, so your voicing basically what you're doing. So you have your melody, you have your tonality, what key the song is in, which is usually the first note. That's the first note it's in. So you go to your middle C. The song is in. So you just count what note it is. C, D, E, C, D, E, F, G, A. It's like a B flat. It's A flat A, B flat B. So it's C, D, E, F, G, A. Then it's A flat A. So this A, it's in the key of A. That's where your scale is. A flat A, B flat, A flat A. I'm wrong. No, I'm not. Oh, A flat. I'm sorry, I was wrong. A flat A, B flat, B flat. I'm sorry. Gotta get it right. So the key is in B flat. That's the first note. But this lead isn't bad now that I'm listening to it. You can use it as a voicing for the singer. So I can do something like this. Not the last note. It's not in the key. So, get my act together. Okay. All right, so it's gonna be. I'm not gonna remember that all, but that's what it's supposed to be. I'm hungry, that's why. Can't think right when you're hungry. That's good enough. Let it play. I'm gonna grab an apple. Some other stuff I'm gonna do to it. Guys, hold on. Get out to the back. Move. Take that right there. Take that lead right there. Make that full. So you want to make that fuller. You take any synth or any key. You can make the whole thing a lot fuller. Or you can take some strings and do it. I'm changing this. Gotta hit hard enough. It could be smooth, but it's gotta come at it. You know what I'm saying? uses an emphasis. When the singer gets up into their apex or the bridge, but sometimes they might not be in the bridge. So they might be at the bridge, then they might want some extra to help them out, some extra voicing. Sometimes they use backup singers to do that. You get backup singers to sing that. But other times you might not want to do that. You might want to use some. That's what that's for. Dramatic. Drama. I really mean this. Depends on how you want to do it. Depends on how you want to feel about it. How much drama it is. Who you're talking about. What you're talking about. That is smart strings right there. You know what I'm saying? When you're producing a song, you're happy. You know what I'm saying? When you're producing a song, you're producing it, but okay, you make a beat, then you produce it for somebody who chooses it. So you can just put this out there that people listen to it, or whoever comes to your studio, or whoever hits your website. Okay, I want that song. Then you're like, okay, Lady Gaga, why do you want the song? Well, you already know with Lady Gaga what's going to happen. You're going to hear more of this in it. She's going to do it herself, though. She's going to. You already know it. By the way, Lady Gaga was her friend's name, and she took it. But her friend wasn't using it right, so she gaffled it. She took her whole style. She was just like, I like that. What you got going on? Yank. Ran with it. That was that. So, you know, but if you get a rapper who likes it, you know, they may want more strings to be dramatic when they're talking about, you know, why they never met their father, or why their mom is gone, and why their brother got locked up. And it won't be this though. It'll be in a minor. Be dramatic. It'll be dramatic. I'm about to put, this wouldn't be in the song because this is just too early, but this is only tracked out to 9. I'm not going to produce the whole song. All right. So. Trying to find some chords. I'm making noodles. Feed my belly. I'm hungry.